As we talked about yesterday, last week, there are things. This is much as they make us happy, make you happy. They also have the potential to make you unhappy, don't they? Because anything that makes you happy, if and when taken away from you, usually, forcibly, against that that become unhappy, then it makes you unhappy. And that would be true for all of the examples that I mentioned before that. Anything that makes you happy, if and when taken away from you, that makes you unhappy. Then there are other things that make you unhappy, and therefore you keep away from them as much as possibly can. Things that you try and avoid. So just as just like you like to be among friends, you like to be among away from them that consider you don't like it. There may be some items of food you don't like to eat. Eating them, their taste or even their smell might make you unhappy. There'll be some there'll be something that you don't like to be, for young people especially. These are things that you make unhappy. What people try and do is avoid them as best they can. But is it always work? Your effort to try and avoid them, is that always work? No. You know the answer. As much as you trying to keep them away, time to time, life has a way to bring those things to back to you. Things that you don't like will bump into you. Just happen to sometimes you can't avoid it. Places where I don't want to be, sometimes you just have to be. Things you don't want to do, sometimes you have to do. Things you don't want to see, sometimes you have to see. Things you don't want to listen to, you have to listen. These are the fact. As much as you try and avoid them, these things are always not in your control. You see, when you don't have everything under your control, things that you like can be taken away from you, and things that you don't like can be brought to you, and that can take away your happiness. Loved ones pass away. That is inevitable. Think your family, your your loved ones, your mother, father, sometimes brothers, sisters, your husband, wife, your children, your siblings, yeah, your good friends, they will live forever. You know, for a fact that eventually they're going to say goodbye to you, one after the other. Or they're going to they're going to say goodbye to you, or you're going to say goodbye to them. Either one happen. And even if you then, however, your loved one sometime you pass away, you hang around, sometimes your parents, your loved ones, they pass away time to time. That happen. You can't stop that. You can't help yourself from feeling unhappy, sad, and disappointed. So you see, as much as you try to live a life fulfilled, to live a life happiness and contentment, there are always things that come and take away from you. Oh, of course, always you try to mind, you try to courage yourself. The fact that you have to be like that, but I see it's a problem. The fact that you have to make your mind up to be happy, fact that you have to strive to be courageous in the face of this, yeah, I see it's a problem. It would be ideal, wouldn't it, that nothing could take away your happiness. You could be happy regardless of what happened around you. Now, assuming all agree with me, the point that I brought you, reason why anyone should disagree, is there anything that you have available to yourself, any philosophy, any doctrine, any material, or anything, any belief system that has thus far enabled you to achieve that level of content? What level of contentment? A fulfillment that cannot be taken away from you. Happiness that cannot be taken away from you. No. Think think for a moment. You may have you may have had a good education. You may be a doctor or engineer, professor, whatever, or good businessman. But it may be that you lived ideal life, wonderful life, yeah, good wife, good husband, everything is good, wonderful family, everything good, and do the thing, do the thing that you want to do, enjoy. You want to enjoy your, you believe some formal religion. My question to you is, have you thus far found anything that has enabled to achieve happiness that cannot be taken away from you? Anything or anyone? Is there anything or anyone in your life you have come across in your life that has given you happiness that cannot be taken away from you, and unbreakable happiness? Take a moment to think about this. Mentally go through what you have available to you, your money, your bank account, or your all the riches, everything, all the properties, or all the status that you, yeah, all the family, everything, philosophies, whatever, principles, theories, anything, any religion even. Put all them together. Do you have available to you anything that in this lifetime can completely heal you of all unhappiness? Meaning, no matter what happens to you, no matter what happened around you, no matter what happened to the things around you and the people that you care about, that you love, you can still remain happy. We are, we are unfortunately in a time global pandemic situation. There are a lot of the bomb blasts around the world, and you know what we can see, people passing away, numbers keep going up and down. That doesn't seem to come to an end. There are world war, there are sometimes war around the world. The people, one by one, the numbers goes up. The amount of the people going to die. Anyway, going through your life, you accumulated the property, the people that surround you, and these are all things that, when the time comes, will pass away, and you will have to give up. Have you? My question to you is: have you, as yet, come across any principle, any teaching, any doctrine, any philosophy that has taught you that you're fully confident, has enabled you to keep happy, remain fulfilled, satisfied, and content, no matter what happens around you? If you, if the answer to that yes, then I would like to propose to you that you may not even need to listen to these talks anymore. And yes, you don't need to listen to these talks anymore. Or you don't need to find any philosophy. You're already there. How? Mental states of mind remains strong and happy. You have found true bliss. Whereas, if on the other hand you have not as yet found that, then through the course of these talks, it is our intention to show you, rather than teaching, to show you an option, choice, choice of life to be happy, unbreakable happiness. And you get the answer to that problem. So, what is Buddhist philosophy? I like to think, and I hope that you will eventually come to realize that what Buddhist philosophy offers to you is a mechanism, a way to fortify your mind such that no matter what happens around you, your happiness remain same, unbreakable. What goes around you, that will keep you happy. That is our goal.